Hey peeps, this is Jonathan Goodman, licensed mental health counselor, aspiring yoga teacher, and your whispering rock here today, and welcome to the first meditation that I am posting on YouTube for others to practice with. To quote one of my favorite internet personalities, I'm starting the show with a showstopper. This is my favorite mindfulness practice and the one I use the most in my own practice. It's called the loving kindness meditation, and it's something I want to share with the world in my own way. I feel that we're in a place in our world right now, the beginning of 2025, where loving kindness is needed. So I'm hoping to bring that to you today. Please practice it for yourself and pass it on where you can. I first learned the loving kindness meditation from my counselor in 2012. It's a practice of giving a mantra to yourself and three other people: a person for whom you have positive feelings, a person for whom you have neutral feelings. So maybe that's not a lot of good, not a lot of bad, just kind of neutral, or just someone you might have met today, like maybe a checker at the grocery store. And finally, you probably saw this coming, somebody for whom there's some challenges or difficulties, maybe misunderstanding, maybe an argument, something like that. So if you do more searching, you'll find tons of variations of this mantra. This is just the one that works for me. It goes, may you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. We'll be doing that mantra 3 times to each of the people that we use today. You'll also find in some other practices, there are also multiple variations, and they will have you practice with more people, less people. They'll have you practice towards the universe or the world. We're going to keep it relatively simple today, just ourselves and those other people. So without further ado, we're going to practice. This is my singing bowl. It's an important part of how I like to do my meditations. And I'm going to ring it once to bring us into the practice. And I'll ring it again as we end. So before we actually get started, but as we kind of come to our mindfulness practice, finding whatever you would like to find to be comfortable today. Maybe that means that you'll be sitting down on a chair or a couch. Maybe that means you'll be laying in your bed. Find what's comfortable for you. And I would also like to invite you to find something that will keep you active enough that you won't be falling asleep during the practice. Although if you do fall asleep during the practice, I always say that's the biggest compliment to a mindfulness practitioner is when we can get people falling asleep, because that means that you are okay. It means that you are feeling safe. So bring yourself to whatever seat or laying position you would like. And I'll ring my singing bowl to bring us in. Finding however you'd like to practice today. And bringing your attention to your breath. Feeling the air come into your nose or out through the mouth, or however you feel comfortable breathing in this moment. Perhaps feeling your chest rise and fall, your stomach expand or contract. Just noticing your breath. And using this as an anchor for your practice today. Whatever might happen, however disconnected, however distracted you might get during your practice, because that's normal in mindfulness. Allow yourself to just bring yourself to your breath gently when you notice that you've been distracted. And use that as an anchor to bring yourself back to the practice and back to yourself. And when you're ready, and when you feel comfortable, I'm going to encourage you to bring to mind either an image of yourself or just bringing yourself to as you feel here in this moment. Some people can find it more difficult to be in their bodies or be in their experience right now. So if it feels easier to bring yourself to mind via an image, maybe an image of a younger self or an older self, however is most comfortable for you to practice, go with that. Bringing your mind to you and practicing our mantra. May I be strong and free from pain. May I be happy. May I feel safe and protected from harm. May I be at peace. May I be strong and free from pain. May I be happy. May I feel safe and protected from harm. May I be at peace. May I be strong and free from pain. May I be happy. May I feel safe and protected from harm. May I be at peace. And as you practice that mantra to yourself, maybe notice internally, how does it feel? Are there words that were easier for you to give to yourself, ones that felt more natural? Were there some that felt artificial or felt harder to give to yourself? There's no right, there's no wrong, there's no good, and there's no bad in our mindfulness practice. It just is what it is. So just taking stock before we move on. And when you feel comfortable and when you feel ready, bringing yourself back into the practice and bringing to mind someone for whom you have a lot of positive feelings. Maybe that's a member of your family. Maybe that is not a member of your family. Maybe it's just a friend. Maybe this being isn't a person at all. Maybe this being is a creature with 4 more legs who you can have some positive feelings towards. Bringing this person or being to mind and giving them this mantra as well. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. And maybe pausing for a few breaths to do that same wondering and noticing in your mindfulness practice. Might these words have felt more natural towards this positive person than they did towards yourself? Maybe you are one of those rare people who can give those words to yourself more than other people. In which case, congratulations, because that is not something I can do, or that most people who I've met can do. And just notice the difference between those two types of practice so far today. And when you're ready, and when you feel comfortable, moving towards your neutral person, bringing this person to mind. And practicing this mantra towards them, allowing them to receive these words as well. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. And again, taking a few breaths before we move on to let that practice settle, and or just to be curious about it. Did it feel different from either of the two we did before? And if so, how so? Taking note of that, allowing yourself again to just be curious about your practice and about your internal world. And when you're ready, when you feel comfortable, we're going to move on to our final person today. Bringing to mind someone for whom there might be some stuff. Maybe this person and you has had some difficulties. Maybe there's some misunderstandings, some harsh feelings. The feelings just aren't nearly as comfortable as the first two other people we practiced with today. And allowing this person to receive this mantra as well. Sending loving kindness even to those people for whom we might struggle. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. May you be strong and free from pain. May you be happy. May you feel safe and protected from harm. May you be at peace. And taking a few breaths to notice here. We're nearing the end of the practice, so maybe this becomes just a curiosity about the practice as a whole and how it felt for you. Were you able to sense any changes internally in the way that you felt, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, towards yourself or these people? Maybe you just feel like you wasted 12 minutes listening to some weirdo talk about giving imaginary feelings to real people. Notice that too. And when you're ready, and when you feel comfortable, perhaps allowing your attention to come back to your breath and your breathing once more. Feeling your breath through your entire body once again. Feeling your lungs fill, maybe your stomach move and twist as your lungs fill. And breathing out through your mouth or through your nose. Taking final stock of your meditation practice today. Being curious, and if you had your eyes closed in this practice, you may open them at any point and bring your attention back to the room that you're in. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this practice today. And as I said before, this is my favorite practice. Anytime that I meditate, from the mindfulness skills that I've learned, every time I meditate, I work this in somehow, even if it's just those loving kindness feelings towards myself. So use it as often as you like. And please stay safe and proceed mindfully.